Have you ever felt like your legs just aren't keeping up anymore? Maybe you're easing out of your recliner a little slower these days, or those stairs to the porch feel like a mountain. I get it. I've watched my sister, who's 68, struggle to shuffle from the kitchen to the living room without a sigh. She'd say, "My legs feel like they're ready to retire." But here's the truth, your legs might weaken first as you age, but they don't have to give up, and neither do you. Sure, a little movement helps, but what you put on your plate can turn things around fast. My sister's proof. She's back to her daily walks, and I'll tell you how. Today, I'm sharing 6 everyday foods that'll recharge your legs, rebuild your strength, and keep you moving with confidence. We're talking muscle-boosting protein, pain-soothing nutrients, and energy that lasts, all from stuff you might already have in your pantry. Over the next few minutes, we'll dive into these powerhouses together, starting with 2 heavy hitters that'll set the foundation. But first, if you're ready to give your legs a fighting chance, hit that like button and subscribe to VITAGO right now. We've got tons more tips to keep you going strong. And while you're at it, drop a quick comment below. Have you noticed your legs feeling a bit off lately? Maybe they tire out faster or feel unsteady. I'd love to hear your story. It's what keeps us connected here at VITAGO. Alright, let's get those legs back in action. Here we go. Let's kick things off with a familiar friend, eggs, the unsung heroes sitting in your fridge right now. If you're over 65, your muscles are begging for high-quality protein to stop that slow fade that comes with age. I saw it with my sister. She'd wobble just crossing the yard, complaining her legs felt like jelly. I told her, start eating eggs every day, and wow, what a difference. She's steadier now, and here's why. Eggs deliver complete protein, all 9 essential amino acids your body needs to patch up and rebuild those leg muscles. Every step you take, every time you stand up, your muscles take a tiny hit. Without enough protein, they shrink, and suddenly you're not as solid on your feet. Eggs step in like a repair crew, keeping your legs firm and ready. But that's just the start. Eggs are loaded with vitamin D, and trust me, that's a big deal. It's not just for your bones, it keeps your muscles strong too. Research shows low vitamin D ups your risk of weak legs and falls. No thanks. Eggs help you stay upright. And then there's choline. Ever feel like your legs lag behind your brain? Choline sharpens the nerve signals to your muscles, so every move is quick and smooth. My sister says she feels more in control now, no more shaky steps. Here's your VITAGO tip. You don't need a dozen, just 1 or 2 eggs a day does wonders. Boil them for a quick snack, scramble them with some peppers, or make a fluffy omelet with spinach, whatever you like. They're cheap, easy, and pack a punch for your legs. Give it a try this week. Your muscles will thank you. Next up is salmon, not just a fancy dinner, but a leg-saving superstar. My brother, who's 70, used to groan every time he got up, blaming his stiff knees. I said, try some salmon, and now he's moving like he's got a new lease on life. What's so special? It's packed with top-notch protein to rebuild muscle, plus omega-3 fatty acids, healthy fats that tackle inflammation. You know that nagging ache in your knees or hips that slows you down? Omega-3s fight it off, keeping your joints loose and your legs pain-free. My brother swears he's got less stiffness since he started. Salmon's also got vitamin B12, which powers up your energy. Without it, your legs poop out fast, but with B12, you're ready to tackle the day, whether it's a walk around the block or keeping up with the grandkids. And those omega-3s boost blood flow too, sending oxygen straight to your muscles so they don't quit on you. He used to say his legs felt heavy by noon, not anymore. Here's your VITAGO tip, aim for 2 servings a week. Grill it with a squeeze of lemon and a side of veggies, toss it in a salad with some greens, or grab canned salmon for a quick mix with olive oil and a dash of pepper. It's simple, delicious, and keeps your legs humming. Trust me, a little salmon goes a long way. Give it a shot and feel the difference. So, we've laid the groundwork with eggs and salmon, two champs that pack your legs with muscle-building protein and energy to keep going. But here's the thing, strength alone isn't enough if your legs are quietly battling unseen enemies like inflammation or wear and tear. Over time, those sneaky culprits can stiffen your joints and sap your mobility, making every step a little harder than it should be. That's why our next two foods are so crucial. They're like your personal bodyguards, shielding your legs from damage and keeping them nimble. My sister and brother both swear by these, and I can't wait to share why they'll work for you too. We're talking creamy, delicious avocado and those tiny, colorful berries you might already love. They're not just tasty, they're packed with nutrients that protect your joints, fight pain, and keep your legs ready for action. And hey, if you're loving these tips so far, hit that like button and subscribe to Vitago. We've got more game changers coming your way. Let's keep the momentum going and dive into these protective powerhouses. First up is avocado. Way more than a trendy toast topping, it's a secret weapon for your legs, especially if stiffness is starting to creep in. I saw it with my sister. She'd wake up every morning with knees so creaky she'd shuffle like she was 90, not 68. I told her, add some avocado to your meals, and it was like flipping a switch. Now she's moving smoother than ever, and here's why. Avocado's loaded with healthy monounsaturated fats that tackle inflammation head-on. You know that tight, achy feeling in your joints after a long day sitting or walking? Those fats soothe it, keeping your knees and hips flexible so you're not stuck hobbling around the house. Then there's potassium. Believe it or not, avocado's got more than a banana. It's a lifesaver for stopping those sudden leg cramps that hit out of nowhere, especially at night. Potassium keeps your muscles contracting smoothly, so you're not wincing with every step. And don't sleep on vitamin E. It's like a shield for your muscles, protecting them from the daily grind so they bounce back faster. My sister used to say her legs felt sore for days after a little yard work. Not anymore. Here's your Vitago tip. You don't need a whole avocado. Just half a day is plenty. Spread it on whole grain toast for breakfast, mash it with a sprinkle of salt for a quick snack, or toss it into a salad with some tomatoes and greens. It's creamy, satisfying, and keeps your legs feeling light and loose. Give it a go. You'll be amazed how something so simple can make such a difference. Now, let's talk berries, those little bursts of flavor like blueberries, strawberries, and raspberries. They might be small, but they're mighty when it comes to keeping your legs in top shape. My brother, who's 70, loves nibbling on them while watching TV, and he's noticed his legs don't tire out as fast anymore. What's the trick? Berries are packed with antioxidants, your body's best defense against oxidative stress, that hidden troublemaker that ages your muscles and joints faster than you'd like. Every day, your legs take a beating from free radicals, and over time, that means more stiffness and less pep in your step. Berries swoop in to neutralize the damage, keeping your muscles resilient and ready. They're also champs at fighting inflammation. Those natural compounds ease joint pain and keep your movements smooth. My brother used to complain about a dull ache in his knees after a short walk. Now he's strolling longer with a smile. And here's a big one, vitamin C. You might think it's just for colds, but it's key for collagen, the stuff that holds your muscles and joints together. After 65, collagen drops, leaving your legs less firm. Berries help rebuild it, so you stay flexible and strong. Here's your Vitago tip. Grab a handful a day, toss them into your morning yogurt, snack on them fresh, or blend them into a quick smoothie with a splash of milk. They're sweet, easy, and oh so good for your legs. Quick question, what's your favorite berry? Blueberries, strawberries, or maybe raspberries? Drop it in the comments. I'd love to hear what keeps you going. We've built a solid foundation with eggs and salmon to strengthen your legs, and we've added avocado and berries to shield them from inflammation and wear. Now, let's top it all off with the fuel to keep those legs moving all day long. After 65, it's not just about power or protection, it's about stamina too. You want to stroll through the park, tackle your errands, or just enjoy a busy day without your legs waving the white flag. That's where our final two foods come in. They're like the steady, reliable energy source your muscles crave. My sister and brother both lean on these to keep going, and I'm excited to show you how they'll do the same for you. We're talking sweet potatoes and oats, simple, hearty staples that deliver long-lasting energy and a whole lot more. Let's wrap this up strong and get your legs ready for anything. First up is sweet potatoes. Think of them as the slow-release battery your legs have been waiting for. My sister, who's 68, used to feel wiped out after a short walk around the block. She'd plop down on the couch and say, "I'm done for the day." I told her, try some sweet potatoes, and now she's got stamina she didn't know was possible. What's the secret? They're packed with complex carbohydrates, not the quick burn junk in white bread that leaves you crashing, but the kind that breaks down slowly, giving your muscles a steady stream of energy. No more fading halfway through your routine. Sweet potatoes keep you going strong. They've also got vitamin A, a powerhouse antioxidant that speeds up muscle recovery. You know that stiffness that lingers after a busy day? Vitamin A helps your legs bounce back, so you're not hobbling around the next morning. And don't forget potassium. It's a cramp killer, keeping your muscles coordinated and steady. My sister used to wake up with those awful calf cramps. Since she started eating sweet potatoes, they're a thing of the past. Here's your VITAGO tip: add them to your week a couple of times. Roast them with a drizzle of olive oil and a pinch of salt, mash them with a touch of cinnamon for a cozy side, or slice them into fries for a tasty treat. They're naturally sweet, filling, and keep your legs powered up. Try them out and feel the difference. Next, we've got oats. Humble, sure, but don't let that fool you. They're a quiet powerhouse for your legs. My brother, who's 70, calls them his leg-saving breakfast. He used to feel sluggish by mid-morning, barely able to get through his coffee before his legs felt heavy. Now, he's buzzing around longer, and it's all thanks to oats. They've got a low glycemic index, which means they release energy nice and slow. No spikes, no crashes, just a steady hum that keeps your legs ready for action. Perfect for those days when you're on your feet more than usual. Then there's magnesium. It's like a relaxation button for your muscles, stopping those tight, painful cramps that sneak up at night. My brother used to jolt awake with leg spasms. Oats have calmed that right down. And iron? It keeps oxygen flowing to your muscles so they don't poop out when you need them most. If your legs ever feel like lead, oats are your fix. Here's your VITAGO tip: make them a regular habit. Cook up a warm bowl with a handful of fruit, sprinkle them over yogurt for a quick snack, or bake them into bars for an on-the-go boost. Simple and leg-loving. Alright, let's bring it home. Your legs are your foundation, and with these 6 foods, they'll stay strong, protected, and full of life. Eggs and salmon rebuild your muscle, avocado and berries guard against pain, and sweet potatoes and oats fuel you up for the long haul. You don't need complicated plans, just these everyday eats to keep moving with confidence. I'd love to hear from you. Which of these are you already enjoying? What surprised you most today? Drop it in the comments. Let's chat. If this video sparked some ideas, hit that like button, subscribe to VITAGO, and ring the bell. Then try one of these foods this week and tell me how your legs feel. We're all about living strong and stepping steady here. Want more ways to stay active and fight aging? Check out our next video right here. See you soon. Keep moving and stay healthy.